Look what Texas mayor just did when a legal Sharia law court opened up for a business in her city. We Americans have noticed how quickly Sharia law is infiltrating into the United States. The radical Muslim movement has figured out that the best way to take over our country and making Sharia law the law of the land is through the use of the court system, rather than physical force. In this particular case, a mosque in Irving, Texas, decided to open its own Sharia court and make determinations and ruling, based upon their own customs. Once the mayor was notified of the situation, she took matters into her own hands, right away. Mayor Beth Van Duyne and her city council shut down this Sharia court in the best way possible, by voting to support the current Texas state bill that bans foreign laws from ruling in their state. Of course, these radical Muslims are outraged.From the Political Insider. This radical group of Muslims is not pleased with the mayor of Irving, Texas, after she put the end to America's first Sharia court. Mayor Beth Van Duyne has accused mosque leaders of creating separate laws for Muslims, which is why the city voted to stop these supposedly voluntary tribunals from operating. In a very close 5-4 vote, the city of Irving ruled to back the Texas state bill banning foreign law from the state. The bill doesn't mention Sharia or any religion, but it's a huge defeat for Sharia supporters, as such courts are in violation of the U.S. Constitution. All 4 of the voluntary court's lawyers were unlicensed in the state of Texas, a third-degree felony. Mayor Beth Van Duyne received several phone calls on the matter. It seems that the Islamic tribunal not only was unlicensed, but they failed to notify the city of their illegal court being operated in city limits. She promised to get to the bottom of it, and she did. By their own website's admission, if U.S. law conflicts with Sharia law, we follow Sharia law. It also openly admitted separate rules for men and women in their proceedings, discriminating and humiliating women, which is against the U.S. Constitution. The Islamic Tribunal also openly declared that they hope this will set a precedent that will be emulated and duplicated throughout the country. Well done, Mayor Van Duyne. She has set the perfect precedent for not only her town, but her state, as well as her country. We need more leaders to stand up to Sharia law and Sharia courts and refuse to let them attempt to take over a rule of law.